Previously on part 2, I discovered Mark's 8-month conspiracy. Patricia Chen's daughter Rachel gave me everything: text messages, timeline, recordings. I confronted Mark with my lawyer Daniel Moss. He confessed on camera, and now it was time for consequences. If you missed parts 1 and 2, go watch them now. This is the finale, the reckoning. Smash that subscribe button, because what happens next is pure justice. Daniel Moss moved like a machine. Monday morning, 8 a.m., he filed an emergency motion with the hospital board. The motion included everything. Text messages between Mark and Patricia showing the conspiracy. Patricia's handwritten timeline, the plan to destroy Ethan Morrison. Audio recordings of Mark coaching Patricia. Payment records, $5,000 up front, $5,000 upon promotion. Video of Mark's confession. Statement from Patricia admitting she posed as a licensed attorney. Every piece of evidence was damning, undeniable, ironclad. By 9 a.m., the board called an emergency meeting for 2 p.m. By 10 a.m., Mark was placed on administrative suspension. By noon, everyone at the hospital knew. My phone exploded with messages. Oh my God, Mark was behind the viral post. I can't believe it. Are you okay? I always thought Mark was sketchy. The same people who'd congratulated Mark on Friday were now avoiding him in the hallways. Social media turned too. Screenshots of the evidence leaked. The local Facebook groups that had crucified me 2 weeks ago were now destroying Mark. Mark Rodriguez is a snake. This man spent 8 months planning to ruin someone. Psychopath. Everyone who defended Mark needs to apologize right now. 3,000 shares. By lunchtime, Mark's name trending on local Twitter. His reputation was being destroyed in real time. Exactly what he tried to do to me. I walked into that boardroom at 2 p.m. with Daniel at my side. The same room where, 3 days ago, I'd lost everything. Mark sat across the table, alone. No lawyer, no Carmen, no one. He looked like he hadn't slept. Eyes red, suit wrinkled, hands shaking. Our eyes met. He looked away immediately. Daniel stood and presented the case. 3 days ago, you awarded CNO to Mark Rodriguez based on evidence that made Ethan Morrison appear manipulative. What you didn't know is that Mark orchestrated everything. He paid Patricia Chen, a disbarred attorney, $10,000 to pose as Mr. Morrison's counsel and secretly record him. Daniel placed the timeline on the table, the text messages, the audio transcripts. Then he played the video. Mark's voice filled the room. US stole them from me. The CNO position was mine. I leveled the playing field. The board watched in silence. Chairman Robert Hayes turned to Mark. Do you deny these allegations? Mark's voice was barely a whisper. No, sir, I did it, all of it. Dr. Patel spoke, her voice cold. Mark, you've been here 12 years. I trusted you. We all trusted you. And you did this. I'm sorry. I was jealous. I thought I deserved. You're not sorry you did it, another board member cut in. You're sorry you got caught. Robert Hayes stood. Here is the board's decision, effective immediately. 1. Mark Rodriguez's CNO appointment is rescinded. 2. Mark Rodriguez is terminated for cause, no severance. 3. Ethan Morrison's CNO appointment is reinstated. 4. We are referring this to law enforcement for criminal investigation. 5. We're referring this to the State Board of Nursing. You'll likely lose your license. 6. You're banned from all hospital properties. Get out. Mark stood on shaking legs, walked to the door. He paused, turned back. Ethan. Don't, I said, just go. He left. Dr. Patel turned to me. Ethan, we apologize. We failed you. The CNO position is yours. You earned it. At 4 p.m., the hospital issued a press release exposing Mark's conspiracy. Local news picked it up within an hour. Hospital nurse fired after elaborate conspiracy to frame colleague. CNO promotion scandal. Man admits to 8-month plot. They interviewed Daniel. This was one of the most calculated betrayals I've encountered. 8 months of planning to steal a promotion from the person he called his best friend. The level of deception is staggering. They tried to interview Mark. He declined. Carmen had filed for divorce that morning. Jessica appeared on camera crying. I was manipulated. Mark and Carmen convinced me to post about Ethan. I feel horrible. Ethan, I'm so sorry. Social media exploded again. Everyone claiming they'd known I was innocent all along. But only one message mattered. Mia via Jessica's phone. Daddy, I saw on TV you got your promotion back. I'm so proud. Can we celebrate with ice cream? That made it all worth it. Daniel filed 2 lawsuits the following week. Civil lawsuit. Defendants: Mark, Carmen, Jessica, Patricia. Claims: defamation, conspiracy to commit fraud, emotional distress. Damages sought: $750,000. Criminal charges. Against Mark: conspiracy to commit fraud, criminal defamation, identity fraud. Against Patricia: practicing law without a license, wire fraud. The DA took it seriously. We have recordings, written timelines, a confession. This is one of the most documented fraud cases we've seen. 4 months later, the civil trial. I sat at the plaintiff's table. Across the aisle, Mark, Carmen, Jessica, and Patricia. Daniel laid out the case. 8 months of planning is not a mistake. Paying $10,000 to commit fraud is not a mistake. These were deliberate choices, and choices have consequences. Patricia testified against Mark as part of her plea deal. Mark paid me $5,000 up front to pose as a defamation attorney, record Ethan without his knowledge, and send that recording to the board. Did I know it was illegal? Yes. Did I do it anyway? Yes, I needed the money. Jessica testified too. Mark and Carmen convinced me Ethan had stolen Mia from me. They helped me write the post, told me when to post it for maximum impact. I didn't know it was part of a plan to destroy his promotion. I'm so ashamed. The jury deliberated 4 hours. Verdict in favor of Ethan Morrison. Damages, $680,000. Mark collapsed when they read it. Carmen sobbed. Jessica put her head in her hands. It was justice, real, tangible justice. 3 months later, the criminal trial. Patricia had already pleaded guilty. 6 months jail, suspended to probation if she continued cooperating. Mark went to trial. His attorney claimed extreme emotional disturbance. The prosecutor destroyed that. Extreme emotional disturbance doesn't explain 8 months of planning, written timelines, coordinating with multiple people, paying $10,000 for fraud. He's not a victim of his emotions. He's a criminal who got caught. The jury convicted Mark on all charges. Sentence: 3 years probation, 500 hours community service, $50,000 fine, permanent revocation of nursing license. Mark would never work as a nurse again. 18 months later, here's where everyone stands. Me, Chief Nursing Officer at County Medical, featured in Modern Healthcare's 40 under 40 list, reputation fully restored. Mia is thriving, happy, healthy. I'm dating someone new. Life is good. Mark, working at a medical supply warehouse, stocking shelves, minimum wage, nursing license permanently revoked, paying $2,000 monthly toward the $680,000 judgment. He'll be paying until he's 73. I saw him once at a gas station 6 months ago. He looked old, defeated. Broken, our eyes met. He looked away and drove off. I felt nothing. Carmen. Divorced Mark, moved to another state, sent me an apology letter. I never responded. Jessica. Working full-time, paying child support on time, completed therapy, just got unsupervised visitation with Mia. She's trying, really trying. Patricia. Completed probation, lost her law license permanently, sober for 14 months, returned the $10,000 Mark paid her. I donated it to legal aid for parents fighting custody battles. Last month I got a letter, handwritten, no return address. Inside. Ethan. I don't expect you to read this, but I need to say it. You were my best friend, the only real friend I had, and I destroyed that because I couldn't handle watching you succeed while I failed. I told myself you'd stolen my promotions, that you didn't deserve what you had. I was wrong. You earned everything. You were the better nurse, the better leader, the better man. I spent 8 months pretending to be your friend while planning your destruction. I convinced myself it was justice. It was just jealousy and rage and weakness. In the end, I didn't destroy you. I destroyed myself. I lost my career, my marriage, my reputation, everything. I'm working in a warehouse now, making $16 an hour, paying you $2,800 a month for the next 50 years. I deserve it. I don't want your forgiveness. I just want you to know that I know what I did, and I have to live with that every day. You won, not because you fought dirty, but because you were telling the truth and I was lying. The truth always wins. I'm sorry for all of it. Mark. I read it 3 times, put it in a drawer. Maybe someday I'll respond. Maybe I'll forgive him. Maybe I'll show Mia this letter when she's older and explain that good people can make terrible choices. Or maybe I'll just let it go and move forward. I don't know yet. But I know this. Mark was right about one thing. The truth always wins. What I learned. 1. Document everything. Evidence saved me. 2. Some people play the long game. Mark planned for 8 months. Pay attention to patterns. 3. The truth wins. Eventually. Not quickly, not cleanly. But if you have evidence, you will win. 4. Social media is a weapon. Your reputation can be destroyed in 24 hours or rebuilt just as fast. 5. Trust carefully. Some people see gifts as weapons. 6. Some bridges should stay burned. Not every relationship deserves restoration. So here's my question. Should people who orchestrate this level of betrayal ever get a second chance? Or are some actions unforgivable? Type second chance if you think people can redeem themselves. Type burned bridges if some actions are unforgivable. Drop your answer in the comments. Where I am now. I'm the Chief Nursing Officer, leading 400 nurses, making real change. Mia is thriving. I have real friends, a bright future. Mark wanted to destroy me publicly. Instead, he exposed himself. And now he'll spend the next 56 years paying for it. That card Mia made me last week. My dad is my hero because he takes care of me and loves me no matter what, is framed on my desk. Right next to a screenshot of Jessica's deleted viral post. A reminder of what I fought for and what I won. You can't destroy someone who stands on the truth. Mark forgot that. And it cost him everything. Smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And remember, document everything. Keep receipts. Trust carefully. Never let a liar control your narrative. The truth is your weapon. Use it. End of Part 3 series complete.